Today is May 26, 2020. My name is Charles Suter. I'll be presenting part 4 of decision making. I titled this Reaching for the Stars. If you're listening to this video for the first time and don't know what I'm referring to, the stars, let me refer you to a previous presentation. Wherein I've now got it up here on the screen. I take the rewards on one axis, take the risks on another axis. Every decision is going to have some rewards and some risks, or some upsides and some downsides. And I postulated that the best choices, the best decisions lie with high rewards, low risks. You definitely want to stay away from low rewards and high risk choices. And if you're dealing with high rewards, high risk, this requires a special type of deliberation. I gave a special presentation on that, high risk opportunities. But most of the time, life is ordinary. Rewards are low, risks are low. And my main proposition here is that you can take many of these normal, ordinary choices and boost them to become stars. And my presentation is to show you how to do so. There just may not be enough stars here for you to get all the satisfaction that you can get out of life. So back to the main presentation here. My main message is choose only the high reward, low risk choices. In other words, the stars. And if there are not enough stars in your basket, then you can create some by defining intangibles and adding them to the ordinary. The intangibles boost the reward value of any choices you might be considering. Proposition 1, again to repeat, take something ordinary and make it extraordinary. The most common, easily attainable, and valuable rewards are the intangibles. People are willing to work for money, but people are only willing to die for their ideals. Maybe wondering what I mean by intangibles. Well, they come in many forms. Here's a couple of examples. Things that you like to do, talents that you have, exercise those talents. Demonstrate your competency. Set goals where you can achieve them for self-satisfaction. Find stimulating activities, provide some excitement. Exercise your identity. Find a meaning or a purpose. Socially connect with others and provide service. Virtue. Give a little more kindness towards others. Grow from learning. Enjoy your positive experiences and find ways towards self-expression and creativity. This is just a very limited list. Proposition 2, you can stack many of these intangibles into any option you choose. Stuff them. Find as many that you can add at one time. I'll give you some examples. Make your inputs shine. In other words, you're working towards a goal, all you can do is provide the inputs. Perform them with style and flair. Pick the best in class tools and talents to work with. Make a stimulating game out of getting to the finish line. Any chore doesn't have to be drudgery. Make a game out of it. Involve others. Enjoy the collaboration. Invent new ways of presenting yourself to the world, i.e., dress to impress. Consciously acting as your best self around others. Impress others with your being. And finally, one of the ones that I most enjoy is manifesting ideal outcomes with the law of attraction. This involves a high level of awareness. And basically, what you're doing is that you are being very, very mindful. If you're going to do something and just simply hope for the best, why not strive for an ideal? And there's no reason why, with some affirmation, some visualization, and knowing in advance what the ideal looks like, you cannot get an ideal income. Final proposition, be creative. Invent options stacked with intangibles. making them stars. In fact, just creating stars with worthwhile options makes star making a variable activity all by itself. My final message: create your own high reward opportunities by upgrading common choices. Anyone can do this. You just have to be mindful enough to remember to do it. Anyway, that's all for now. Remember to stay positive. You'll be happier, healthier, and live longer.